Putin can go to hell. I stand with Ukraine. Welcome to the Talking Habs Live NHL Game Hangout for the Montreal Canadiens. You'll get some play-by-play and commentary. Come on in and join the chat, and let's talk about the game. Go Habs, go! Hey everybody, I'm Rick. Welcome to Talking Habs, where you get your daily fix of Blue, Blanc, Rouge. So we got the game tonight. Montreal in Edmonton to take on the Oilers. Montreal looking for, let me see now, their 7th win in their last 8 games. So we'll see if we'll see how that goes. And yeah, I mean that's it. So hopefully it's a good game tonight. Montreal, the Hamburglers out. We have Montembeault and Nance with Primo backing them up. Jake Evans is out. I think we might see actually Rem Pitlick centering the third line. We'll see if that happens. I saw something about that possibly. And what else we got here to announce? I think that's about it. So, Edmonton's going with 11 forwards and 7 defensemen tonight. So we'll see how that works out for them. And, let's see who's here. Benjamin Keeler. How's it going, Benjamin? David. Hey, David William. 4-1 Oilers. Draisaitl with the first. I miss your pregame due to work. Plus, this is an early game out west. Hey, no worries. No worries at all. I don't understand that, right? Calgary is in Alberta. Their game was 9 o'clock. You go to Edmonton's 2 hours earlier, so I don't understand why Edmonton, it's 4 o'clock Edmonton time. It is Saturday, so there's no problem there, I guess, for people to get there and all that. Just I wonder why it's like that. Hashid 1. How's it going, buddy? It's been a while since I've seen you, I think. I want to say. So I'm looking forward to a good game tonight. There's one thing, since Marty St. Louis taken over, at least the games are entertaining if they don't win. And if they win, well, they're even better, obviously. But yeah, at least it's an entertaining, fun game to watch. I expect that again tonight. And as always, when I'm watching them, I want to see the Habs win. So since I watch pretty much every game, I want to see the Habs win every game. Maybe one year. Imagine going 82-0-0. That would be something else. Never happened, of course. They're still in line, by the way, for their to get the first pick, possibly, in that Arizona won today. Pretty big win, from what I understand. And they are now 1 point ahead of Montreal. So Montreal loses tonight. I mean, they stay in last overall, so nobody can be upset about their little winning streak. No reason to be, and just enjoy when they're playing well. That's how I look at it. They're not going to get themselves out of the basement. Didn't expect the comeback playing Calgary. No, nobody did, really. And what an exciting game. And at the very minimum, that's what I'm expecting, right? An exciting game. Will they win? I hope so. If not, it's still an exciting game, and I had a good time. That Calgary game was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun. So that's one thing that's been missing here in Montreal, probably for the longest time, really. Not just Ducharme, where every single game, whether they win or lose, you can say you really had a good time watching that game, right? And that's what's been happening. So let's get the W. I agree, Benjamin. I agree. I never like to watch the game and watch them lose. So, yeah. Hashid, thank you. Appreciate it. I hope, having trouble getting in touch with him, but I hope we do another one. I'm trying to put together something with Scotian, Hockey Junkie, and Matt and myself. I have an idea that I want to do. I know Hockey Junkie's in. Obviously, Matt is in, my Matt, and I'm hoping Scotian, having trouble locking him down. But Scotian's a great guy, and we'll work it out. And hopefully when we get that done, you guys will really enjoy it, because I think it's a really good idea for a collab. Bye-bye. How's it going, buddy? Habs 4-3, Caufield with the first. No worries. Nobody has to be sorry about missing. First of all, a lot of times I don't know. And listen, life gets in the way for everything all the time. So don't worry about it. Happy Nation, not a fan. Not a fan of what? I know you're not a fan. I have fans in my bedroom. Not you don't look anything like those. Hashid, yeah, those guys are great guys. They're great guys. I'm getting to know them. But so far, I got no complaints. They're really easy to talk to, and yeah, just really nice people. You know, I'm trying to watch it on TV. I've got a pretty good signal, but every now and then it just pops out. So I've got both. I got internet and TV. So we'll see. You're not a fan of Scotian? Well, listen. Um, Nobody could please everybody all the time. I know for sure. I know for sure. A lot of people watch me and laugh at me, or they hate me, and then there's some that like me, and that's all you can hope for, right? You can't expect everybody to like you, and yeah, I don't, and it doesn't bother me if somebody doesn't like me, um, even if somebody wants to laugh at me. But keep it to yourself. There's no need to make it. But I don't expect that. I'm sure neither does Scotian. I'm sure neither does Hockey Junkie. Well, I appreciate that, Habination. I'm sure one of these days I'll annoy you too. But I mean, yeah, I appreciate that. I don't have the same content that I was running, like the everyday doing the news, and a lot of it is because of Hockey Junkie, and it's not a complaint. But he's got a thing going there with doing the news. He's got a good following. He's getting really good views on it. It's kind of a moot point for me to do that at this point, right? I won't get the views every time I do it. So I put them out when I feel like it, and I don't feel like inclined that I have to do that every day. I'm trying to just do a better job on the videos that I'm doing, and making them more interesting, and that it's taking a little longer to do them. I'm happy with my place. I'd like to have more subscribers, but really, in the end, they'll come eventually, or they won't, and I'll have fun doing what I'm doing. That's the main thing. Hey, Evan, how's it going? Barrick. I feel bad for hoping they continue to lose. The season's already off the rails. Can't help wonder how the season would have gone with St. Louis as coach from the beginning. Well, you know what, Barrick? You don't have to, in my opinion, you don't have to hope they lose. You can enjoy the way they're playing because they're so far dug into this hole that they're in, that there's no way that they can, there's no way they can fix it. So I wouldn't really worry about it. Hey, David, how's it going? I was hoping that this City TV channel would be better than CBC. Does not seem to be that way. So we'll try back to CBC and see if they're any better. Anyway, we'll see. I'm going to be dropping the puck, I'm sure, in a minute. The losses this year will make a better draft, and by what they are saying in the offseason, with what they're trying to do, take the losses as wins next year will be different. We want this draft. Their chances of the draft have not altered in any way with this little winning streak, so I wouldn't worry about it. Right? I really wouldn't worry about it. I mean, unless you're thinking that, well, at least if they're last overall, the worst they can get is third pick. I get that, and that's great, but they're not going to be far from that if at the most, right? Maybe they might climb up to having fifth pick. I can't see them getting much higher, if at all, than that. Right, but it would exactly like if we get it, right? There's no guarantee, and they have just as much chance to get it in being last overall or being at 10th. It doesn't really matter because if you win, you're going to move up, right? Doesn't matter where you are. So as long as you're not past 10th. Yeah, so we'll have to see. I have a feeling I'm going to be watching this on the internet. The closer it gets to the game, the more often it seems to go out, but we'll see. Anyway, so hopefully, hopefully we'll have a good, just enjoy the rest of the season and then not screw up our position. That what else can you ask for? Anyways, they're on track for that. They're on track for that. Hey, so who is it? Barrick. Jesus smoke. I don't want to get in trouble with anybody. Let's have some Jesus smoke. Jesus, how's it going, man? Because Jesus and Jesus are about the same. I mean, they both lived once, and they probably both are just as close to God as you or I. I'll probably get in more trouble saying that than calling it Jesus smoke. The losses this year. Oh, I read that. Why am I reading it again? If they don't get that number one, they're better off trading the pick, in my opinion. No. Not if they get anything in the top 5 for sure. And top 10 is supposed to be pretty good. So no, I don't agree with that. There are some good players out there other than Shane Wright that would make great first round picks. So I don't agree with that. What else did I want to say? I don't know what I wanted to say. I don't know. Don't forget, next game is on Wednesday, so we got, I think, 4 days in between. It's a 10:30 start at night, not in the morning. Like, you ever hear of a 10:30 start in the morning? Not out here. Anyway, so just don't forget, it's a very late start. I will be here as always because I'm always here. The pregame show will probably run. Let's see, it's 10:30 start. I'll probably do the pregame show about 8:00. So look for that. And yeah, just to remind you guys. And hopefully, I'll have news about my knee because I'm supposed to see the doctor now on Tuesday. If they don't postpone it again, 3 postponements. So this is the 4th try. Hopefully it'll get there. I'll get there and everything will be done. So hopefully I'll have news for you guys then. Habit Nation, shame on you wanting to trade Caufield now when he's playing well. I actually think that it's possible that they might sign somebody as a UFA that might surprise us. I think that's their goal, and I think they might actually accomplish it. But we'll see. I can't prove any of that. So there wouldn't be any need to bundle up Caufield if you can sign a guy as a UFA, a proven star player, not a guy that's a has-been that may be still good, a proven star player. Yeah, maybe the best time, but I mean, I think this kid's gonna. Anyway, I think we disagree on Caufield. That's why but I wouldn't do it. All right, David, I got it. No worries. You want Dubois. Why would you want Dubois over Caufield? If Caufield, I'm just saying this, if Caufield finishes the season producing at somewhere close to the pace that he's on right now, if not exactly at, but maybe a little under, he'll produce more than Dubois if he can produce that kind of points every season. He'll produce more than Dubois. So I wouldn't want Dubois over Caufield. And we don't know where Caufield will end up yet. He's too young. I wouldn't give up on him yet. If you project the points he's got under St. Louis so far, if he can produce like that all season, now I agree it's an if. I'm saying if he can keep doing that, this kid is a point a game player. I don't think Dubois is. Yeah, no worries, David. So I don't agree with you, but you know what? That's what's the beauty of all this, right? Hey, we can debate it, and unless it happens, neither of us are right or wrong. So that's cool. But no, I don't agree that Dubois is better than Caufield's potential. Have a good one, David. See you later. Baby, right now they're performing like that. Can they keep it up? That's the big question. But I agree, and they've got great potential. They may not end up being the number one line, but man, imagine if you can get a number one line that's better than that and have them as a second. BL, we don't really know that. That's not really fair to say. I know Dubois is a center, and I get that, but it's not fair to say that he's a better all-around player because Caufield hasn't shown us everything yet. He's not around long enough for that. So I don't know that we can say that 100%. You may say that for the moment, but I think as far as production numbers, I think Caufield right now still has potential to be a better producer than Dubois. Y'all get with the program? I don't get what you're saying. Oh, with the Petrie thing? Well, I don't listen. Petrie's only getting traded because of the rebuild. Really, I mean, that will be it. And with everything going on, he's kind of asking for one, right? That's it. I don't think he'd be traded if things weren't like that. Dubois would solve problems. Well, let's let the management get to work and have a trade deadline and have an off season, and we'll see if they solve the problem or not. I believe Caufield is a bit of if not a full, but Caufield makes some really good defensive plays, coming back into the defensive zone and stealing a puck away at the last second. I've seen him do that. Does that make him a 200-foot player? It makes him potentially. So there, Barrick's probably got it right there, right? It's too small a sample size yet on Caufield to start to say, well, let's give up on him. And also, besides, Dubois just got traded to the Jets. I kind of don't think the Jets are trading Dubois. Hampus Lindholm, I don't know because, this is a good player. I don't know the Ducks' situation exactly and their cap space stuff and all that. But Hampus Lindholm, again, will he be available? Don't know. I really can't see Dubois being available though. I mean, unless Winnipeg says, "Oh, let's break things down and start over again." So they're doing the national anthem finally. This is the Ukrainian one, so good on that. I'm definitely for that. Does it help really? I don't know if it helps directly, but it helps to raise awareness. So I get that, and I'm good on that. I wonder if they forget or they still see him as a small player. But the guy hasn't shown us everything yet. It's too early to give up on him because this guy potentially, if you go with those numbers that he's in this small sample size, man, he's potentially a point producer. And yeah, so I don't know. Just as much as you. Besides, I mean, Winnipeg wants to trade a big guy like that, like Dubois, that big, physical center. You really want to? You think they really want to do that? What's their price? You know, is he on an expiring contract over there, Dubois? Okay, well, but you got to figure a guy like Dubois probably get re-signed. Isn't he still young? All right. So who's in nets there? I can't see who the goalie is. We're underway. Okay, I got two screens. All right, we're underway on one. Not yet on the other, I don't think. I'm not sure. All right. So I got to watch it over on this side. StreamYard's over there. The other screen's there where the camera is. So I hope I don't get screwed up. Yeah, Dubois is somewhere like that, Habination, but he's not old. But besides, quite frankly, I don't want to deal with Winnipeg. Hate Winnipeg right now. I absolutely hate them. I do now. They're horrible. All righty. We are almost 30 seconds into this game, the first period. What a nice, it screens right here. I like this. I wish I could watch it on the TV all the time, but a little too expensive to buy the NHL package for my blood. Ben Sherratt still in the lineup. Come on, let's go. Come on. Okay, here we go. They're still showing their lineup. Big chance there for Montreal. Okay, so Montreal's got one shot. That's it. Edmonton, none yet. No score. Couple minutes into this game. I'm trying to get a feel for it. All right, here we go. Montreal clears it out and dumps it all the way down. There's no icing. Edmonton with behind their own net wouldn't get set up, passed over to the side, to the half wall. Then it's long pass, doesn't really get to the guy. The goalie clears it off to the side. They're in the corner now fighting for it. Edmonton looks like they got control, but not really yet. Goes to the other side. Lehkonen there. Fighting for it. Goes back the other way. Weidman's got it in the corner. Passes it up along the boards. Comes back. Habs can't get it out. Now they do. Up to the line, but pass goes right to an Edmonton guy. They struggle for it. Clay comes out. Alone. Shot. Saved by the goalie. Looks like Smith on the back. Smith is playing, I think. There's a very small name on the back of that goalie's sweater. It's all the way back to Montreal zone. Here comes somebody. Romy's coming up with it. Passed over to Suzuki. Suzuki, nice little move. Gets in there. Shot doesn't hit the goalie. It goes into the corner. And Edmonton clears it out. Montreal, Romy in his own zone. I think going to get some change up, and then they're going to set up. Here comes Romanov. Pass up to Suzuki on the side. Shot. Goes off the stick of the goalie into the corner along the boards. Edmonton clears it out. Pass doesn't get to the intended target, but man, that puck's bouncing around. Montreal on their own end with it now. Romanov over to, passed up to the line. It's in the neutral zone, back into their own end. Sherratt to his partner, Romy. Romy wheels around, waiting for them to set up, and he passes it off to the side. I think that's Paling, or it was Perreault. Perreault's pass to Paling gets picked off. Here comes the Oilers shot, saved by Monty on a pad save. It's in the corner now. Who's coming up with it? Bouncing from stick to stick. Comes up to the half wall. Montreal loses it. Edmonton picks it up. But Montreal gets it back. They get it out. And it's thrown all the way down to the goalie. Edmonton sets up in their own end. Some changing up happening. Long pass. Nope. Gets repelled back. Another pass to the neutral zone. Gets to the guy. Edmonton comes over the line. Is that McDavid? McDavid, I think. Monty makes the stop. If not McDavid, it was somebody else, obviously. Neutral zone. Over the line. Edmonton. That was McDavid. He lost it. Montreal has it. Dauphin comes back out into the neutral zone over the red line. Dumps it in. Montreal changes up. Shot doesn't get through. Edmonton kind of setting up in the Habs zone. They cycle it to the blue line, shot into the corner where nobody was there. I don't know why it went there. Armia with it. Up along the boards. He can't get it out. Struggling along the boards. Edmonton keeps it in. Comes up to the line. Shot from the line. Doesn't get through. Hits the leg. Lekanen shovels it out. Armia throws it into the Edmonton end. And they change up a little bit everywhere and reset. Tavares is on the block? Yeah, never. Duba's only 23. That's what I thought. Thomas Harley would be a Canadian. Petrie going to Dallas. I could see Petrie going to Dallas, Teresa. That's a big rumor right now. I could see that. Hey, Lucas. Yeah, my day's good. My day's been good. Hopefully yours was. Going to see Batman tonight. Like, you got a date or like what's up? The new movie? Is there a new Batman movie? I don't know. I'm not really into superhero movies. Suzuki breaking in. Nice little move again. Same kind of move, too. Wow. Oh, no, they're showing a replay. That's why it looks like the same freaking move. 14 minutes left in the first. 4-3 are the shots on goal, no score. Anderson racing after a puck. Doesn't get there first. Caufield with it at the half wall. Back to Anderson in the corner. Anderson tries to go in front and nothing happens with it. Back at the line. Shot. Doesn't get through. Nurse passes it, like rings it around the boards. Here comes Edmonton. I think it's Draisaitl. Cross ice pass. Gets all bobbled up. Montreal gets it out. Well, awesome. Have a great time with that. Hey there, Teresa. Quick glance saw Bettman was going to get you to give him a shot in the head. Where did you see Bettman? I didn't see him anywhere. Yeah, I hope Lucas the Caufield gets back on the goal scoring sheet, not just the assists. I just want to see him put up some points. Caufield definitely capable of putting up not a ton more assists than goals, but more assists than goals. He can be a playmaker. I've seen him make some really good passes and set up some really good plays. So, but I want to see him get a few more goals on the power play too, because power play needs to get going and it just starting. I think they've got 2 goals in the last 2 games. I'd like to see that continue here. Oddly enough, Lucas, TV's showing a Batman commercial. Hey, Lucas, thanks. Hope you enjoyed that. It was a lot of fun to do, and yeah, I kind of, I saw what they saw in Suzuki right away in what he was saying. I read a little bit about him again lately, and it was easy to make that prediction because he's the kind of guy that, yeah, you don't really bet against a guy like Suzuki. He's going to get the job done, and it happened right away, and I believe in the guy. But I'm glad you watched the Jofo podcast. That's really cool. Caufield for Dubois, he laughed. Teresa Harry was laughing at that thought. That's all. Any idea why you cannot edit a message on chat? No, I have no idea. That's just a StreamYard thing. I imagine over time StreamYard will fix these things, but yeah, I've got no control over that. All right, we got hockey going on. I forgot about that. So far, no score still. 12:42 to go in this first period. Ooh, almost a chance there. Montreal knocked the puck out of the way from in front of the net. Edmonton kind of controlling the puck in Montreal's end. Montreal just got it back along the boards. And here it comes. Okay, pass out to Dauphin over the line. Now goes back to who I don't know who that defenseman is. Petrie, maybe? Now Montreal breaking out. Armia. Lehkonen going into the corner to get the puck. He does not get it. It comes to the half wall. They knock it back down a bit. Edmonton has it still in their end on the other side, behind the net, up along the boards. And it comes out. All the way into Montreal's corner. Edmonton gets there first. They control the puck right now. Shot from the point was wide. Along the boards, Edmonton's still with it. They're struggling to get it. Okay, Montreal picks it off on the boards. Sherratt coming out. Passes it over to, I didn't see who. Edmonton is got it in their own end. Montreal looks like they went and changed up. And they come back out. Let's see what happens. Ooh, who's 91? He had a good opportunity there. Crashed into the net a bit, but puck didn't get in. Montreal has it. They clear it out to the neutral zone. They steal it back from Draisaitl. Clague with it. Passes it up over to Anderson on the wall. Anderson coming out over the line. Jumps it off to Suzuki. Suzuki's pass gets intercepted. And Edmonton comes out. Draisaitl with it again. He crosses the line. Goes into the corner with it. Pass back out to the blue line. Gets intercepted. Montreal. Perreault with it over the line. His little dump-off pass gets intercepted. Draisaitl now. Montreal's in. Oh, a little backhand attempt. Just goes through the crease, though. Man, this puck's bouncing around a good bit. Edmonton keeping it in Montreal's zone. Here they come. Shot. I don't know if Monty saved that or hit somebody, but it got repelled. It's in the corner now along the boards. Edmonton back to the line to cross to the other defenseman. Shot. Monty makes the save and hangs on. Pushing and shoving in front of the net. Turns into nothing. Clague has been playing decent. Yeah, I mean, decent is, he's okay. He's still young though, eh? Like he can improve. Coaching like that, having skills coach, it's going to make a big difference for some of these guys, So we'll see how that. I will see if they hang on to him. I don't know his contract status, but I think he's a free agent at the end. Like maybe it's an RFA. He's young, but I really don't know his contract status. Thumbs up if you're having a good time. Consider subscribing and ring that notification bell. Ding, 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 ding. I'd appreciate that. Somehow I lost six subscribers like in a half hour, but I think they did a bot sweep, and only time you lose that many at once is either because you said something really bad, your video might have been really bad, which I didn't put out one, or yeah, they're taking out the fake accounts. But it sucks to go like from 34 to 28. Just it sucks. 3,000, by the way, ahead of that. I didn't drop 3,000 subscribers. I'd be crying, I think, if I dropped 3,000 subscribers. Yeah. Be a very different look right now. All right. We have, I guess they're showing some highlights from just a few minutes ago. About to face off. No, I don't buy subs. I don't buy. That's not what I did. I never bought a sub in my whole career here on YouTube. I don't need inflated numbers to feel better about myself. Oh, nice little chance. I don't know who that was. Who got an 8 on there? 68. Must have been Hoffman with a little chance right in the slot, saved by the goalie. It's back in Montreal's end. Up along the boards, here they come out. They don't get too far yet. Dauphin with it along the boards. Up to Hoffman, doesn't get to him, but somebody else got it, dumped it in and went to change. Anderson's out there, so there's Caufield with it. Caufield shot, scores! Caufield! Oh, there's a few people that got a shot tonight for the Guess the Score contest. A beauty by Caufield. A beauty. That was a beautiful goal by Caufield. He moved into the middle from the outside, and he put one right through the guy. And that's what I love about Caufield, man. The guy's he's a small guy, not afraid to get into the center of the ice to make his play. Love it. Here he is. I'm watching it again on the beautiful. Wow. A laser beam through Mike Smith. Right up into the corner. Caufield. Wow. That's a beauty. Lucas, you got your wish. Yeah, I think there's more than one that had Caufield. There's probably a few people that got that first one. Rick's bank account going to take a hit tonight. They got one back. It's 1-1. And I missed it. I'm going to watch it in a sec. It was 91. Vander Kane, not my favorite person. Let's see. Vander Kane gets a puck from behind the net in the corner there, sort of, against Sherratt. Comes out to the half wall to Kane in the slot, and he puts it by a screened Monty. Aki. Oh, Aki, I'm watching on TV tonight. That's why. No delay. So we got 8.5 minutes to go in the first. 5-7, 7-5, I guess. Shots in favor of Edmonton in a 1-1 game. Both teams playing well. I want to see that replay for the Caufield goal. I could watch that over and over. What a beauty. Let's see if we can get another one. Go ahead again before the period's out. 8 minutes now to go. The new look Habs. Montreal moving the puck around in the Edmonton zone, but now they just lost the puck back to Edmonton. They come out into the neutral zone, over the line. That looked like Draisaitl, shoved into the corner. Puck comes back out. I thought that came out. Almost came out. Anyways, it does now. Edmonton's still with it, though. Back in their end. They change up a little bit. Montreal's on top of the defenseman, and now the puck comes out all the way down. It'll be icing against Edmonton. Good game. Good game tonight again. 1-1 tie. And we got, I'm not sure the time. They're facing off to the left of, I think it's Mike Smith, and that's Montreal wins the faceoff. Oh, collision at the line for the puck, but everyone's good. Where's the puck now? Montreal gets the puck out of their zone into the neutral zone at the red line, basically. Edmonton controlling it. Dumped into the corner, ringed around behind the net, and that's what, offside? I don't know, the whistle. Offside. I guess offside. 6:47 to go in this first period. And we got ourselves a good one, folks. Suzuki facing off against McDavid. Come on, Nick. Who wins it? Nah, McDavid won the drop. Puck comes into Montreal's corner. Sherratt goes after it, being chased by somebody. He's got it up to Romanov. Romanov skates it over the line. Pass up to Anderson. Oh, Anderson tries to get it to Caufield in the slot. Doesn't get there. Romy's got it right now. Shot from a bad angle. Save. And Andy has it now. He falls down against the boards. Loses it. Edmonton has it. Comes out. Over the line now. Montreal's line, that is. I think it's McDavid with it. At the wall. Down into the corner. Back up to the line. Edmonton shot. Well, it's a pass to the slot. Bounced off the guy. McDavid with it now. Passes it to the defenseman. I thought it was the defenseman. Yeah, it was. Keith was. Anyway, Montreal has it somehow. Caufield with it. Dumps it in and goes off the change. Edmonton. Draisaitl over the line. Stops. Pass over to somebody. Shot from the circle. It's probably Kane. Save Monty. Montreal the other way. I don't know who that. Couldn't hold on to the puck, so it comes back out. Armia sends it back. It's at the red line. Armia picks it up. Over the line. Passes it to Clegg. Oh! Nice pass to the crease. Armia was there, but the goalie got a stick on it first. There's a good chance there by Montreal, but they can't sustain any pressure. Here comes Edmonton. Shot. Draisaitl. I don't know where that went. Monty, I don't know if it went wide or what. Montreal just flips it up into Edmonton zone, and it's an offside call. One game. Just about 3 minutes or 4 minutes left in the third period. I said third period. I did. I said third period. It's first period. Shots are 6 for Montreal, 8 for Edmonton. And like I said, a 1-1 tie. It's a commercial break. I've got the two screens going, right? So I've got online, I've got the TV. It's amazing how far behind it is online. It seems to be about 30 seconds, 20 to 30 seconds behind. It's crazy. Edmonton is saying this is not the team we played earlier this year. What's up? It's not your grandfather's team. Now, listen, this is a much better team. There's no doubt about it, right? Montreal has improved all around. They're playing to their capabilities now. And, yeah. I'd say more to their capabilities. Still full of injuries, though, so this is not a fully healthy team. But Coach has them playing well. Coach has every player playing pretty much at their best. He's a good motivator. Sinui. That's one thing. And from the way they've improved, he's a good teacher, too. I believe we've got our head coach for the next. Well, I got to think Montreal will sign St. Louis over in the offseason to probably a 5-year deal and then go from there. And my belief is that within those 5 years, we will make it back to the finals and possibly win our 25th cup under Marty St. Louis. All right, they're back to play. It's in Montreal's end. Edmonton steals the puck. Shot from the slot. Wide. Montreal's got it back. They come out. That looked like Paling. Paling lost it. It comes into Edmonton's corner. They pass to the other side. Can't get it out. Montreal steals it, but loses it right away. Edmonton has it, gets it out. Just dumps the puck, though. Clague with it. Pass it to his partner. Back to Clague. And then it's time to Pitlick. Pitlick up two. His pass gets intercepted, sent back the other way. Pitlick with it again in his zone. Now Hoffman coming out over the line. Dumps it back or passes it back to the defenseman. And Montreal changes up and sets up. Kulak can't really hold the puck. Dauphin sends it to the other corner. Hoffman back to Dauphin. Dauphin through the crease to Kulak at the line. I can't keep up. Hoffman with it. A little centering pass to Gallagher, who can't corral that. Here comes Edmonton. Kane kind of dumps it into the corner and chases it. Petrie gets it and dumps it out. Dauphin with it. Skates it back into his end. Waits for guys to change up and set up again. And here they comes. Dauphin loses it right away. On the fly. It's 3-on-2. Oh, my God. Monty makes a save. The puck dribbles along. Here comes an Edmonton guy, and he can't get his stick on it. Thank God. Here comes Montreal the other way. The big line. Can they do anything here? Suzuki, Caufield with it. Up to Anderson. Anderson can't corral that. He dumps it back in behind the net. There is Suzuki. Pass up somewhere. I don't know how that pass went. Caufield's shot got saved. And there is a whistle, and there is going to be a penalty in the offensive zone. It looks like Evander Kane going off. Let's see what we got here. Wow, Kane could not get his stick on that. If he did, that's his second goal. Caufield hit that post on a tight angle, man. He hit the post over Smith's shoulder. Damn it. Imagine the two goal scorers almost got their second. It's a Caufield Kane night. Perot with it in the corner. The power play. Montreal on the power play. Come on, boys. Do your best here. They don't have a great PK. So let's see if they can get a goal here. Edmonton clears it out all the way down. 125 left in the power play. 140 left right now in the first. I never get it right on the first attempt. Just like my kids. Never get the kid's name right. Got to cycle through all of them before I hit the right one. Nick Suzuki with 4 power play goals this year, and I think it said I already for 14 power play points, 13 power play points. Come on, guys. Weidman over to Suzuki, back to Weidman. No, fake shot over to Caufield. Shot up high, hit the goalie, makes the save. No! Oh, man, Caufield, how did he miss that? What a pass by, I don't know who that is. Lecky? I don't know. Beautiful. Through the crease to Caufield, open side, and he missed the shot. He bobbled it. Oh, my God. Not who was scratched for pro. Somebody's injured. Evans is out because he's injured. Goal! I missed it. Gallagher. Gallagher finally gets a goal. Yay! I missed it. I got to watch it again. Gally breaks his virginity this year, it seems like. No, hasn't had a goal in a while. Let's see the setup. Suzuki shot. Rebound goes to Gally. Gally scores. Yeah, it's exactly what happened. Rebound goes to Gally, and he puts it in. Sweet, sweet, sweet Gally. All right. Montreal up 2-1. 38.5 seconds left in the first. Is that the goal that breaks the back of the Oilers? Probably not. Come on, boys. Break down for one more chance. Paling. He can't get the shot away. Ten seconds left. Here comes Edmonton. Do they get a shot? I don't think so. Oh, they did. Wow. They score with like less than a second left. Was that a goal? I don't know what happened there. I gotta watch it over here. Wow, I was like joking, whatever, and they put the puck in, I think, but I think the clock had. Oh no, he saved it. Monty saved that. What a save! What a save by Monty! Wow, he saved it. Awesome. There's the save of the century right there for Monty. Wow, save of the maybe his best save this season. He gets it with the glove. He doesn't cleanly get it with the glove, but he keeps it out anyway. Wow. Awesome. Monty's hot tonight. Fantastic save, David. That could be the game-saving save. The game winner right there. Game saver? I don't know what you call that. Because that should be 2-2 right now. Save of the year, Harry, right? His save of the year. Absolutely. We should be 2-2 right now. Awesome. So we got the intermission. All right. I said I'm going to run a video. So for, if you don't mind, for about 3.5 minutes, that was a long last 5. It was. I'm going to run a video that I put out. It's the poem one. Not a lot of people saw it. It's a poetry video. Not a lot of people watch those, unfortunately. But I'd like to have it seen, so I'm going to put it out in its entirety. It's only 3.5 minutes. So hopefully you guys will enjoy this. And I will go take a pee break. So it works. It's like a win-win situation. Here you go. Hang on. Let me find it. Where did I put it? I'll put it somewhere. Okay, so it's gone. Oh, here it is. Enjoy. If you're a Habs fan or just a fan of hockey and you like poetry, then this video is for you. Hey, everybody, I'm Rick. Welcome to Talking Habs, where you get your daily fix of Bleu Blanc Rouge. So I've got a couple of new poems for you, all inspired by the happenings in Habs world right now. So please enjoy. So we get right into it. The first one is called A Bag Full of Pucks and a Zamboni Tire. Habs management working so hard every day. Gorton and Hughes just toiling away. A rebuild? A reset. A retool and such? A reno. A makeover? A boob job. Hey, what? They traded to Foley to signal the launch of whatever you call this that they've embarked on. A rethink? A redo. A replan or two? A change up? A remix? The old switcheroo. Who will move out? Which guys will stay? How will you feel if that guy gets traded away? What's the return? Who did we acquire? A bag full of pucks and a Zamboni tire? What do you think they'll call what they do? A rebuild? A reset? A major retool? In the end, does it matter? Is any milk spilled? Nope. Not if you call it what I want to. It's a rebuild. Hope you enjoyed that. The second one is called A 5-Game Streak Could Turn to 9. My hockey team from Montreal just couldn't win. Nope, not at all. They hired Marty St. Louis and started winning easily. It started off with the St. Louis Blues, and before you know it, the Isles too. Next, they raked and burnt the Leafs. A 3-game streak, beyond belief. A 4-0 shutout against Buffalo next up. Can you believe 4 in a row? Hey, are we winning the Stanley Cup? They go up against the Sens in search of number 5. What a time it is just to be alive. They beat the Sens 2-1. This winning streak's been so much fun. I just won't worry about the tank. This streak's been fun. Come on, let's be frank. 5 wins in a row. Can we go for 6? Will that affect us getting the number 1 pick? Being first pick overall, a great place to be, but I'd be okay with either Savoie, Nemec, or Slavkovsky. This West Coast trip should stop the streak. Either the Jets, Flames, Oilers, or Canucks, those freaks. But if the Habs keep on winning, these teams dropping down the line, then this 5-game winning streak could turn into 9. Okay, it's getting crazy. I'd better stop. Or I'll have the Habs winning the Stanley Cup. But before I go, I just want to say, stay safe out there. Peace out, and thanks for watching today. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please leave a comment. And hey, check out that video over there. Obviously, that was the pre-edited version. So I thought I'd put that one up there. So the video itself has clip stuff happening, and I think I only use the sound. You don't see me very much in the actual video I put out, but I thought I'd put that one out. So what do you guys think of that? Let me know in the comment section, and let's see, where are we? That's a very short poem there, Abination. Hey, Kenny, how's it going? Gabriel, how's it going? Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the poems. We have the first intermission, Montreal up 2-1. Awesome, Kenny. I like that prediction. It's day, night with Mr. Goal. Not sure what you're saying there, Petty. Sorry. Larry, hey, Larry? Boozer, hey, Boozer. I'm doing good, man. How you doing? Habs are hanging in there, man. Habs are hanging in there. They do it every game. So at least, the game, look, they may still lose tonight, but so far it's a fun game to watch. Hey, Anthony, how's it going? Nah, they're not. They're still in last place, believe it or not. Listen, with Arizona won today, so Montreal still is back to being in last by 1 point. They haven't screwed up anything in this little winning streak. They're still down there, so I wouldn't worry about it. Enjoy the wins. Enjoy the good play. Oh, if you mean it that way, yeah, it's night and day, Patty. Absolutely. Dave, you say doing good now. What's wrong? What happened? What happened to your Habs icons? Honestly, Kenny, you don't have the membership stuff next to you, so is possible. I noticed a bunch of people had to re-up the memberships. I don't. I guess they might have, instead of automatically re-upping, they didn't. It's possible that you have to go and check because you don't have you don't have the symbol next to you. So I would think that you are not right now. It's nothing I've done. It's whatever it is. It's YouTube. Oops, that was a big cough. Anthony, they're all just working hard. Great coaching, great motivation. Hardy, exactly. We won't. We're gonna have we'll probably be in the neighborhood of 22, maybe a little more than that wins. Monty frustrated. Oh my God, what a save! Yeah, Kenny, check. Just I noticed some people had re-upped and they were members for a long time. So I imagine it's not that they kick you out, but they just don't re-up at the end of the month for some stupid reason, and you got to do it yourself. So if that might be the case there. Yeah, Grimes, exactly right. Even though it's only the first, but you know what? The rest of the game's going to be good. Even if we end up losing, it's still going to be fun to watch overall. Eric, yeah, I said it's a bad game. He had a bad game last time. It happens. Every goalie has them. Um, you know, it looks like that's all it was because he's had a really good first, made some really good saves so far. So typical of how he's been playing. So yeah, I wouldn't worry about it. Hey, Theo, much love and respect for the poems. Thank you. Appreciate it. Well, I appreciate that. I like the title. I thought that would be a title people would want to go. What? I gotta hear that. So yeah, I like the title. I picked it out. I didn't have a title until I did wrote it, but that's the line I picked out. Where's Matt when GGR? Where's GGR? Where's Shamir? Where they're all gone. Well, Matt's his day off, so Matt is not here today. Jeff and Shamir, they're nobody else but Matt on the show these days. Jeff sometimes shows up in the chat. Shamir, haven't heard a word from Shamir since last season, so don't know. Anthony, don't know. I don't know what's wrong with him, and I don't know how he got hurt. And it was a shock. I mean, he finished the game, overtime, shootout, and he's on the IR? Not even like day to day. He's on the IR. Like, what happened? So I don't even know. Yeah, Larry, he has. I was not skeptical, to be very honest. Well, I have proof on video. I was not skeptical. Once I heard, I'm going to just say once I saw the press conference and heard him talk, and yeah, I mean, I was not skeptical. Next game is Vancouver next Wednesday at 10:30 at night, so it's a late game, and there's 4 days off in between. Grimes, yeah, I agree. Now, if you're talking about Galley, yeah, Galley's had a ton of chances, and it's good he gets one. Maybe now they'll start going in more regularly. And then if you were talking about Caufield just, yeah. Hey, Patty Mac. Awesome. Patty Mac, this is my buddy I always talk about out in BC. Hey, everybody. That's Patty Mac. That's my buddy. He's my brother from another mother. Wasted entire first period trying to get chat window on iPad. I screwed it. That's the Apple products, man. Finally switched to iPhone to get chat. YouTube really sucks. It's not. It's the Apple products, dude. I really think. Anyway, it could be YouTube. It's not on me, and that's cool. But anyways, but glad to see you here, man. Glad to see you here. I imagine you're getting the game. It's a national game, so I imagine you are getting the game tonight. Oh, it's Saturday. Yeah, you'll get the game tonight. Yeah, awesome. Next Wednesday. This is part of the original schedule, though, so I don't know. And they're in Vancouver, so 10:30 start. It's kind of normal for Patty back there, who's out in BC. It's a normal time for him. It'll be a 7:30 start. He's lucky. Should Habs pick up? Oh, that jumped. Should Habs pick up a pair of big defensemen? To a big draft, a draft big like 6'3" and bigger. Listen, Kenny, you know what? In the draft, very simple. In the draft, you should draft the best player available, the player that you feel is the best player, regardless of position. That's the best way to draft because honestly, most guys, because only a few guys get drafted and make the league the next year, most guys take a year, 2, 3 to get here. So if you're drafting by need, well, is it going to be the same need in 2, 3 years when the guy actually gets here? Probably not. Or a good chance that it won't be. So you draft the best player available. It's your best bet, and that's just the way it is. That should be everybody's philosophy. Savard has an ankle injury. He was going to be out 8 weeks. I got to say it's about 5 or 6 that he's out. I hope they announce that it'll be longer. And then again, I'm kind of interested to see how Savard plays under the new coach. Larry, yeah, Caufield should have 2. Caufield should have 2, and we should be up 3-1 here. When's trade deadline? 21st. Grimes, you like the late games? Where are you? Like you're out west? Is that why? Or David, thank you. Yeah, I'm feeling very enthusiastic tonight. Every night's different, right? Every night's different. Will I get the red light for next season? I don't know. I'll try. It's not just to get in the light, right? If you want to hook it up, you have to hook it up to a service that you got to pay for. And I don't know if that's worth it from what I saw the prices are. Just to have the red light for I don't know if it's worth it. But I might get one where like I hit the button, right? If I remember to hit the button, that's the problem. I'll be too excited there's a goal, I won't hit the button. Wait a second, Grimes, I don't get that. Smart take, Rick. We'd have Kachuk. You talking about the draft? I was a Kachuk guy. I wanted Kachuk. Anyway, you know what? That's in the past. Team's on a really good trend right now. Things are. I'm not looking backward. Harry, I do have plans. Depending on, I'm trying to work it out, but I'm gonna try to go on live. The thing is, deadline day is not what it used to be, right? So kind of depending on if all the big names have moved by deadline day, what's the use? It's going to be a boring deadline day. So, and they have been recently. So, and the thing is, what time do you go on? Because I don't want to do like a 6 or 8 hour live stream, and who knows when it's going to start to move. So I don't know. I'm not sure. Sherrod has been upping his value greatly, so could be really good in what the return is. Vancouver is beating the Leafs 2-1. Awesome. Go Vancouver. David, you're saying you're more inclined to trade what Galley 11, that's the number, or you can mix in some small guys with some big guys. I'm going to leave it to them to figure out who and what combination they're going to get. Elio, yeah, I like Monty. I think Monty's going to be really good. I think Monty's got potential to be a really solid NHL goalie. Let's put it that way. Leafs have been struggling lately. I'm happy for it myself. So, David, I think we will have goal scorers on this team. Yes, this team will be built. Yeah, with offense in mind, there'll be some offense in this team. Not what we're used to, right? We're used to kind of middling offense at best. Oh, you're saying to trade down for? No, I wouldn't trade down in this draft. There's some really good players, and there's as long as you're in the top 10, you're doing good. I think in this draft. Thing is, get multiple first round picks, and then you can do that. Grimes, yeah, I don't know about that personally. I think we're back to playing. Yeah, we're back to playing. But I think there'll be more than just Sherrod and Petrie moving. Yeah, can he be good luck? I doubt Quebec's coming back. I'd love it, but I doubt it. Okay, we're into the second period. It's 2-1 Montreal. There's a minute gone already. Shots are 10-9 in favor of Edmonton. Oh, no, we're not back. What are they showing? I just got fooled completely. Or no, did I? Like, I'm confused now. It does say second period. That was a weird cut into the. Okay, that was just weird. That was just weird. Or the Jesus smoke is really damn good. 1 and 2. Making me thirsty, I can tell you that much. BL, there might not be allowed. The Russian kids might not be allowed in the draft. So, depending on how things go. So, there might not be any option to draft Russian kids, which could change a lot of things in that draft, right? So, we'll have to see how that works out. Because I believe one of the kids I'd like to see them get, if they can't get right, is a Russian kid. But I'm not sure where Slavkovsky comes from, but it sounds like might be Russia, but it might not be either. So someone can clue me in on where he comes from would be great. It was in my poem, Slavkovsky. Galley with another shot. All alone, breakaway save by Mike Smith. If you remember, if you go back, say even just 2 seasons, 3 seasons, Galley was the guy leading in shots every game, all the time, leading the team every year. So Galley's used to getting all those shots. He'll compete now with Caufield for that kind of stuff. But when Galley's hot and playing right, Galley gets a ton of shots. I'm watching the wrong feed. First goal in 19 games, it says here on the screen for Galley. All right, so we got 2.5 minutes into this second period. 10-10 are the shots. 2-1 lead for Montreal. And, Montreal's play in the second period has been pretty good. Patty Mac, Galley, we all know. Galley scored at the end of the first. His first goal in 19 games. You must have seen that. Smith's net comes off the mooring. So there's a whistle. Unfortunately for Pat, he doesn't get to see a lot of Habs games because he's out west and they just don't show too many. So if it's not on nationally for this on a Saturday, or unless it's a Vancouver game, which they only played him twice, he doesn't really get to see a lot of Habs games, unfortunately. It's expensive, when you've gotta buy the NHL package to see your team. No, that's expensive to have to do that. If that's the only, like, if that's basically the games you're going to watch, right? Unless you're watching every game you can, you're just always watching hockey at night. It doesn't pay. That's my opinion, anyway. And Pat doesn't watch like I do. He's a good guy. How much do you think Galley has in the tank, considering the punishment he takes? I think Galley's good for another couple of years before you got to worry about him breaking down too much. Oh, Pezzetta with a chance. Oh, that's back. I'm not on the right TV again. They're in Montreal's end. Let's see. At the line, they dump it back into the corner. Sherratt with it in the corner. He passes it to the other side. Romanov with it. Up to the line and out. All the way down. It's going to be icing, no? Icing. Icing against Montreal. He's from Slovakia. All right. Which means we could still get him. So there's some really good picks there in that first round. What? Nemec, Cooley, Savoie, Slavkovsky. Those are just 4 names I know. There's other ones too. It's a pretty good draft. As far as the players that could probably step in next year, I don't know that Shane Wright can either. He might be able to, but I don't know that there's a ton of guys that you're going to draft in this draft that are going to be, they're going to start next year. But there usually is 1 or 2. But there's some really good players there. We got almost 5 minutes gone in this second period. Not a lot's happened here, but a lot of time left in the period. Petrie carrying the puck out, pass up to the side to Anderson. Anderson flips it in to the corner. Edmonton has it. Backward pass to the defenseman. Kind of looks like Nurse, am I right? Yeah. Nurse dumps it all the way down, and that is icing. I think, anyway. I think that's what it calls, is icing there. Commercial break. So we got a lot of hockey left. 2-1 lead for Montreal. Let's see if they can hold on, win another game on the road this time. Another on the road game. Habs win the face-off. Petrie fakes a shot, then shoots from the line. Goes wide, back to the other. Anyways, the guy passes it back down in. Petrie has it back again, keeps it in. I thought that went out. It did. That came out. So that's an offside. Face-off is just outside the line to the right of Smith. We got Dauphin taking the draw against McDavid. Edmonton wins the draw. They back up into their own end, pass it around and come out. Stretch pass up to the blue line. Chance. Yeah, score. That might be goalie interference, though. I wonder if that's not goalie interference there. The guy went into the goalie, and then whoever scored. I mean, Monty couldn't get back. Is that going to be challenged? No. Let me see this. No, that's goalie interference, no? I don't know. That's that I don't know. Was he pushed in? Yeah, we're getting a challenge for goalie interference. What do you guys think? Pat, what do you think? Goalie interference? Marty thinks so. So do I. Yeah. Yeah, I think so. He bumps him there. And now there's no way that he could get back for that. So that's got to be interference. It just, is he bumping him because he's being pushed in or not? That's, I think, where the challenge is here. Because you got to think, if Monty was able to move freely, he'd have gotten back a little bit better than that, not just shove his leg out. Yeah, Patty Mack thinks it's goalie interference too. I imagine most of us do. They're taking their time though to get this right. Let's see what we got here. I don't think he was particularly pushed in there. Did he try to get out of the way? I mean, he kind of tried. Does that make a difference in it? I don't know. Yeah, David, probably, eh? If it was Galley on the Montreal goal, it would be disallowed. That's without a doubt. He almost saved it, too. It went in off his skate, kind of, I think. Gabriel says also it should be no goal. Let's see what they say. Let's see what the refs think. I agree. No goal. Do not trust the officials. I don't trust them either, but we'll see. Maybe they make the right call. From what I understand, the refs can make the decision that if Toronto doesn't agree with it, they might ask for it to be reviewed again. No goal. I mean, a good goal. That's a good goal. Right. Sure. Now we got a penalty. That was not a good goal. That was not a good goal. We got screwed again. He pushed him, but not at the net. The guy, I know Hyman tried to get, I don't know. I think that was crap, that call. So we got a 2-2 tie. When the going gets tough, the Habs get going. Come on, Marty. Motivate them to get another goal. Yeah, Pat, bullshit goal. That was a bullshit goal call. So we're on the PK again. Caufield serving it. I don't know why Caufield. They put Caufield's name up like it was his penalty. So let's see. Let's hope Montreal can hold here and we don't go behind. Yeah, David, absolutely. This is I don't believe this is a fair call. Gabriel, no, they review it on ice. And if the Toronto doesn't agree with it, I think then they review it too. I don't think it's reviewed in Toronto at the first time. I could be wrong. Less than a minute. So 47 seconds left in the power play. Montreal holding them off so far. How dangerous is that? You got Draisaitl and McDavid on the freaking power play. Oh, the guy who whiffs on that. McDavid passed to the slot. Dauphin, can't get it. Anyway. Get back, you guys. Get back. They kill off the power play. Come on, boys. Let's get this one back. Let's get this one back. Let's show them what's what. Okay, what was that called? Penalty coming up. Oh, boy. That coach over there in Edmonton's young. Montreal going on the power play. Let's see if they can get one back here and give the finger to the refs. I did not see what the penalty was. But, man, that coach is young. I'm seeing it again here on the other TV here. Yeah. It's crazy. I got 3 screens going. I don't know where to look first. Commercial break, of course, guys. Let's get busy. So we got a 2-2 tie. We have, I believe, we're over the halfway mark or somewhere around the halfway mark. I don't know. What do you guys think? What chances are Montreal wins this game? I hope they get the next goal to make up for that crappy decision by the refs. And I think that's the right thing. And I hope they can just hold on and keep pace with Edmonton. Good thing they kill. I mean, that's a hell of a power play to kill off a penalty on, man. Got to tell you. Draisaitl and freaking McDavid on the same power play. So Fogle for hooking. Pitlick taking the draw. Edmonton wins the draw. Montreal gets back real quick. They set up. Oh, Hoffman shot. Oh! Nets off the mooring. Galley in his normal spot gets bounced around too. Almost had one. It's a quick release there by Hoffman. That's what she said. All right. Face-off happening. Pitlick again against Draisaitl. 1:40 left in the power play. Pitlick gets tossed out for looks like no reason at all. Hoffman in there to take the draw. And Edmonton wins it, but a real struggle to win that. They get it out just to the neutral zone. Schraw with it. He backs up. Waits there for everybody to set up. Here they come. Pass off to the side. It's Pitlick. Pitlick tries to center it. Nobody there. Gallagher has it now. Back to the point. Back to Galley. Then down to, who's that? Hoffman. Hoffman at the right side. Oh, that just too fast the movement there for me to say anything. Shot from the point doesn't get through. And they clear it down. Schrott goes after it. 48 seconds left in their power play. 10:20 left in the second. Shots are 13-11 for Edmonton. Very low shot count for half the game. Andy with it. Over to somebody. Andy with it again at the net. Oh, I don't know what that was. There was nobody there to center it to, but okay, Caufield with it at the side. Caufield, stick handling. Back up to the point. To the other side, Nick Suzuki. Shot. Scores! Boom! Nick Suzuki. Nick Suzuki, sniper extraordinaire. Beautiful, beautiful goal by Suzuki. That's Nick's 38th point. Maybe it's 39th. I don't know. Did he get an assist on the first goal? He might have. I don't know how many points. He might have. He might have 39 points. Anyway, 38th if not. And he's on one of those more than a point a game run right now. I want to say that's his 10th or 11th point in 7 games. Being challenged. Offside. Being challenged for an offside on that goal. Let's see. Damn it. Fuck. Oh, did I say that? Did I say that? Beautiful shot. Either way, that he scored a goal. He could be taken back. He still scored it. Beautiful goal. Let's see if it's an offside. Where would it be? That's offside. That's offside. That's not a goal. He didn't have possession of the puck as he crossed the line. That's an offside. Unfortunately. Yeah, he did not have possession of that puck. That's too bad. So we're still in the 2-2 game. Montreal Canadiens, you're going to drive me to drinking if you don't stop going offside. What are you thinking? That was offside. He did not have his stick on it. He did not have possession of the puck as he went over the line. I'm sorry, but that's an offside. That's offside. I know I don't like it either, but that's offside. Tell me why that's not offside, anybody who's getting mad. I don't have the sound up. Maybe I missed something. Do it again, Nick. Almost. Yes! He did it again! He did it again! Into the top inside corner. What a shot. Sniper Nick. Sniper Nick. Wow. Tell me that's not a hell of a fucking hockey player. There ain't no offside here, baby. Yeah, Nick could be captain next season. Wow, what a hockey player. Three to two. Anybody talking about trading this guy, man? You're insane. What's wrong, BL? Sorry for the swearing. Happens. I don't do it a lot. Drew, yeah, it kind of was, right? But listen, honestly, he was offside in the first one. Maybe some people don't agree, but you got to have possession of the puck when you're crossing the line. It has to be on your stick, or like right. You just let it go. He didn't have possession of the puck. Interference. I didn't see any. What interference? I missed something. Delayed penalty. Montreal. What'd they do? Let me see over there where the penalty is. Nice save there, Monty. Where's the penalty? I didn't see it at all. Second time on this screen, I didn't see it. I know. What does that mean? That's what he did. They're going to show it here? No. So what's the penalty? Does anybody know what it was? It seemed like the ref did that. I don't know that I've ever seen that. What is that? 2 minutes for pushing? 2 minutes for. I just made it up. There's a new sign. That what it's for? Or I don't know. Okay, isn't that interference? It's not that he did that. I thought interference is that. I don't know. Anyway, Montreal on the power play. I mean, on the penalty kill. Rick, do I like Wendy's? Wendy's what? I might like something. Yeah, I do like Wendy's. Why? Why you ask that? Kind of a random thing to ask, but yeah, I do. A really chintzy call. I didn't see the. I want to see the infraction. Oh my god. That's holding. It's holding, not interference. That's kind of soft. What happened there? Oh, they called it back to face off. 2 minutes for being a Montreal Canadien. That's a bit of a soft call right there. He held his arm a little bit. Technically, it was holding, but I mean, that's a bit soft. Oh, okay, good. Batted puck, but it didn't go at the net. Come on, Montreal. Control this. Great. It's a good power play for Edmonton. Montreal being able to kill these penalties is really big. Considering they don't have a great penalty kill as far as their numbers. I mean, 73.1 or something percent, not great. Close those lanes. Close those bloody lanes. Oh! Save. I don't know if that went wide or that was a save, but whatever. That puck didn't go in. 45 seconds left on that power play. Come on, boys. Do the job. Close those lanes. Get that puck out. Puck's cleared. Comes all the way down to the middle of the Oilers. And Darnell Nurse fans on it. And Montreal gets a chance and scores! Shorthanded goal. Boom goes the whatever. It looked like Dauphin. Dauphin gets a goal. Dauphin! Holding his dick. 2 minutes for holding your dick. Yeah. Not power play. Shorthanded goal for Montreal. Awesome. I haven't seen a shorty from them in a while. What a goddamn hockey team we have now. Beautiful. Right through his legs. That's how you get to paradise, boys. Through the legs. No goal? They're challenging that one? What are you, serious? For what? Offside. Offside at the line. Effing hell off. Oh, shit. That was really close. No goal. All right, back to it. At least we're up by one. God damn it, we should be up by 2 right now. I hope this just motivates them to work harder. Bloody goddamn refs. It's 2 Canadian teams. What the hell is it? That was not off. Wait, that was not offside. That looked like that was on the. That didn't come out all the way. They just showed it again. I'm 30 seconds behind on that computer. I just saw a good look at it. That didn't look like that came out. Ugh. They hit the post, Edmonton. Just give them the game. Just say, just call the game now. Just say Edmonton wins. Well, we're going to just play anyway. But Edmonton's going to win. Montreal's up 3-2. That's what matters right now. Get mad, guys, and play harder. Prove that you're the better team. That's tripping right there on Suzuki. Come on. I'm sorry, that was tripping. Honestly, we haven't had a game. I haven't felt that we've had a game that was horribly reffed in a while. This is the first one in a while. Oh, big save there. Monty's still hot. 5 minutes to go in this third period, by the way. 17-13 shots on goal for Edmonton. Montreal up 3-2. Caufield, 1-on-1. Nah, I can't do anything with it. Caufield, I think, or Pitlick, one of the two of them. No, can't get away from the defender. Anthony, you asked me that. I like Wendy's. Yes, I answered it. Somebody asked me that already. Is this some kind of code thing? Marco Polo. Was it like that? We got a commercial break happening. A little under 5 minutes to go. So what's the LOL? What's with the Wendy's thing? I don't get it. Anthony works at Wendy's? Must be. I haven't had any Wendy's in a long time, but I do actually like Wendy's. A lot. Do you, Anthony? Oh, okay, cool. In Montreal? Kenny's got Anderson to score a fourth goal. I'd like that. I'd like that a lot. What I'd like from Wendy's right now, what I would really, really like from Wendy's right now is a Frosty. Either vanilla or chocolate. Their vanilla Frosty is very good. So I don't care which one, but man, I would love a Frosty right now. Post-pandemic get together at Wendy's? Are we all only if it's in Montreal? We actually might be able to do something like that soon. Mask mandates, everything is going to be going by the wayside. Looks like in April, if everything still stays okay. When these are in, I don't get what you mean there. What are those? I can't see it enough to know what those symbols are. Got 3:44 left here in the second. Montreal still up 3-2. Video hasn't put a stop to bad calls yet, Larry. Come on, boys. Let's get another one. Come on. Oh! Oh, that Smith just made another. It just made a glove save, kind of like Monty. Damn it. Big save there. I don't know who that was on. Maybe it was Paling, but Smith made a big save there. Damn it. Under 3 minutes to go in the second. Smith for Vezina? Yeah, I doubt it. He ain't having his best season, but that was a big save. Although his glove was there in a good spot, and it didn't give a lot of shooting room around it, I have to say. But Paling, good try by Paling. Oh, damn it. Suzuki whiffed on a shot right in the slot. Damn it. I was a poet and I don't know it. He whiffed on a shot right in the slot. Refs account for minus 2 goals tonight. Although one, I'll agree, one, he was offside. The other one, I won't agree. Puck was not offside. Refs are even tonight. They cost us 1 for and 1 against. That means they're even. Save Monty in traffic. Awesome. 1:23 to go in the second. Shots are even at 19 now. It's a 3-2 score for Montreal. Some physical play there against Suzuki. He handles himself well, but he whiffed on that bloody shot. Damn it. All right. Face off. Won by Montreal. Armia out over the line. Pass over to Pitlick. He's in the corner. Oh, nice centering pass. Armia almost got that. Come on, guys, get the puck. The action doesn't stop. 12 seconds left. Whistle. Penalty. Am I right? Maybe not. Sherratt goes off. For what? He's not happy with it. He just said effing bullshit call. What was that? High sticking? What? How is that a high sticking call? Man, these refs are bad. Intermission. Second period's over. I don't know how these guys look at themselves in the mirror, man. Tell me they're not paid off. That's ridiculous. It's absolutely freaking ridiculous. Should be ashamed of themselves. All right, so we're second intermission. Montreal's still up 3-2. And despite what the refs have been trying to do. Oh, let me send you an invite. Sorry, Harry. Doing that right now, so give me a second, guys. Send Harry an invite. Send Harry an invite. I might need the invite. Do that. That might be needed. Just give me a sec. I gotta find Harry here somewhere. There he is. And I gotta do that. There you go, Harry. Invitation sent. That means I'm gonna need my ears on. What the hell? Go Whitey. What's Whitey? Weidman, I guess. Weidman with a couple assists. I didn't notice. Referees doing game management. Yep. You said you... that's not actually very funny, Anthony. And I still don't understand how those two things go together. Oh, yeah, so overall, good second period for Montreal. If the refs would have let any of these goals stand. Just such bullshit. Okay, that's freaking loud enough there. Yeah, what do you think? Just so I don't forget. You know you're getting old when you got to have one of these things. What happened to Pat? Patty Mac, where are you? Weidman needs to drop the gloves again. He's not a very big guy. It's not a great thing for him to be fighting. Tim, yeah, I know. It's insane. 3 challenges in 1 period. Was it all in 1 period? It's just insane. And very soft calls. That last goal by Montreal, that puck did not come out. That puck did not. I don't believe that puck came out. And that call where they're on the killing the penalty now, that was a weak call. High stick. His stick did go up. I don't know. Did it touch the guy? If it did, maybe on his back. I don't know. That's a high stick. Teresa Shamir, I haven't spoken to Shamir in a long time. He hasn't talked to me in a long time, I should say. Shamir has his own YouTube channel. You just got to go there and ask him. You should ask him. Anthony, I have a video out on that I just put out. Why don't you go see what I think in that video? Harry, are we ready over there, Mr. Harry? Thumbs up? Not yet. Thumbs up? I don't hear you until you're in the room. I don't hear you. You can hear me, but I can't hear you till I put you in. Are you ready to go? We're playing charades right now. He's pointing down. I don't know what that means. I ain't going there. Okay, I'm putting you on now so you can explain yourself, mister. There you go. Hey, Harry, how's it going?
Hello. It's going great, Rick. Thank you. I was trying to say I'm on Chrome and I'm going to switch to Firefox, but I guess it's working perfectly fine now.
Actually, it's working pretty good. Not much delay, I don't think.
Oh, great. That's awesome.
Oh, yeah, this is probably the least delay we've had in a long time.
Oh, yeah. And I can see it perfectly in beautiful 1080p.
So would you be inviting these referees out to dinner?
As long as I get to do something that I probably am not able to say on your broadcast afterwards, probably. But if it's just for dinner, absolutely not. They have been atrocious to say the least.
Listen, your opinion on the Suzuki goal that got called back. You agree he was offside?
No, that's actually funny enough. Of the 3 calls in that second period, that's the only one I disagreed with.
Well, how do you say he wasn't touching the puck though? He has to have his stick on the puck as he crosses the line.
Because I'm sorry.
He did not. He was not in control of the puck by the rules of what that means, crossing the line at all. That's what I saw.
From what I saw was that Suzuki has the puck and he passes it off on the goal line as his skates are coming across. From what I and Andrew says that Suzuki is in control of the puck. He's passing it along, and you just have to be in control of the puck. So that's why you can be skating backwards into the zone with the puck, for example.
If your stick is not on the puck when you're skating backwards into the zone, you don't have possession of the puck. And in this case, he was not touching the puck, and you can't pass it as you got to be in possession as you go over that line. He was not. That was a good call.
Also, I thought that was actually a bad call because last time I remember looking up, you're allowed to like pass the puck or like push it forward as long as you're deemed in control of the puck. It's
yeah, but in control of the puck means your stick is on the puck. That's the thing, and his stick was nowhere near that puck. It was offside. But the other calls, the holding call on McDavid was maybe technically holding. That's about as weak as you can get for a call. And that high stick
that
call,
one I actually didn't see.
He grabbed him a little bit by the arm. A little bit. I mean, technically he was holding him, I guess, but
but not
that's a
long enough
weak,
to
it's a
really
weak
account for a
call.
holding call.
That's a weak call.
Yeah,
And the high
and
stick.
the Sherrod, yeah,
Did that was that even a high stick? The stick went high. Did it touch
yeah,
him
it
at
looked
all?
like it went high. It looked like it was embellishment to me. It looks like on that Sherrod that
That's
the
what I
guy
thought.
sees, or it's 6 high. Oh, like it looks like embellishment to me too.
Yeah. That was a weak call, man.
It's Dan O'Rourke out there. What do you expect anything less from him at this point?
I guess I don't know all the names of the bad refs, to be honest with you, but yeah, this guy's not very good. And the call,
Dan O'Rourke. Oh, sorry.
No, it's okay. The allowed goal was not a goal. One of their goals was not a goal. That was interference.
I'm actually kind of torn on that because the way I see it, I do agree with the refs that Clegg does push Hyman and gives him enough space, but at the same time, it does take Montembeault out of the play, so it does not allow him to make the save. However, disregarding removing Hyman out of the equation, it's still a really bad goal for Montembeault to allow. I know even though it's a 2-on-1, it's still one that his skate needs to be against that post. And it probably honestly would have been had Hyman not interfered with him.
Yeah, it would have been if he. Yeah, listen, the contact between him and Clegg happened before the crease, and I think there was enough time, and it was incidental. That wasn't major contact. It wasn't a major push. And Hyman tried to get out of the way and couldn't. And I think the fact that he was able to try to get out of the way, he had enough time. You have to call that interference. That's my opinion.
Yeah, I can definitely see that. You see, this is the thing. You explain stuff so well that I'm thinking like, yeah, he does have a really good point. And I often don't think that. Most of the time I'm like, yeah, no, this is what I think. But for some reason with you, it's like, yeah, no, you explained that pretty well. Yeah, I might agree with him.
You have to kind of take yourself away from being a fan and then look at it that way realistically and be fair about what you're seeing. That's how I try to do it. That's all. So, but that was an offside with Suzuki. And I think that was a bad interference call. Kind of, again, one of those, like, could you call it interference? I mean, yeah, technically maybe it was, but that's I don't think you call that.
Yeah. It's a good goal. And someone mentioned it. I think someone mentioned it in your chat earlier when the goal was called a good goal. They said if that's Galley, that's getting called a no goal every time. And I agree.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If that's
probably.
Galley, that's they're getting No, without a doubt. There's definite bias on these refs. There's no doubt. But I'll admit this one thing, because I've been aware of this for maybe the last 10 games. I haven't had a complaint really with the refs. This is the first game in a while that I would say the refs have been total shit. And the last 10 games, they've been okay to good to not even a problem. So
yeah. Like obviously there's going to be things they miss. Like every game, it's like, okay, they miss like one or two things here and there. But it's nothing like this bad recently.
No,
refs are always going to miss stuff. Exactly. This is almost on par with that Vegas series, which coincidentally Dan O'Rourke was reffing.
Oh, that's true. That's where I know that. Okay, you're right. Let me get to some of these comments there. Elliot Friedman said that the Habs are going to trade Weber since he won't play again. Well, I've been saying that too. I don't know if you remember the Galley no goal versus Sens the night before Julian got fired. And it reminds me of what happened with Hyman. I don't specifically remember that. Do you? You do?
Yes, I do. That's the one where Galley just so happened to slide by. I was gonna say Craig Anderson, but not Craig Anderson. I think it was Matt Murray. As Murray was coming out of the net slightly, so they barely grazed, and then the goal went in 3 seconds later. And that was the one that was called interference because the goaltender could not make the save, even though the contact and goal were 3 seconds apart.
I remember that. He had plenty of time to react. As a matter of fact, he reset himself. He got it back and reset himself.
He gets bumped, turns through the full 360, and then, exactly.
Yeah, there was no way that was interference. Yeah, I remember that one. Yeah, that's crazy. David says a base interference on that called against the Galley goal that was disallowed. Minimal contact, and in tonight's game there was more contact that prevented Monty from covering the corner. I think so. It was the push. Was it enough of a push that they call that interference or not? I guess they felt it was. I did not feel that it was. Pat says Elliot Friedman says Habs are looking at moving Weber contract. Well, I said that cap at $7 million per year for 4 years, but cash payout over full 4 years is only $6 million. Interesting news. But I've been saying they're going to move the. Listen, if Weber, it's either they keep him on the LTIR, trade him to Nashville, which is where he's going to go. He's going to go to Nashville, so Nashville can keep him on the LTIR and not have that recapture penalty for the retirement recapture.
Or if he does
penalty.
retire, they don't get penalties.
Early retirement recapture, they won't have that if they. So I'm almost sure that, and I've been saying this for a while, that Nashville's going to reach out and say, listen, can we either you keep him on the LTIR, here's a draft pick, or send Weber and here's a draft pick or a minor prospect or something, right?
Nah.
That's what it'll be. And it really makes a lot of sense. Smitty's kind of Swiss cheese tonight. Smith, yeah, well, I mean, he doesn't not having a great year, Smith tonight or this year. So he made a couple of good saves though. He made a couple of good saves. He matched Monty with that glove save. They both had a pretty good glove save, but Monty's was a little better, and I don't mean it because I'm a Habs fan, but they were both good glove saves. Okay.
I actually take away from Smith's because when Paling shoots it, makes the yeah, that's what I was laughing at a minute ago. But I take away from Smith's because Paling, when he shoots it, it would have hit the side of the net anyways. It wouldn't have been.
I agree with you.
Surefire goal.
I agree. It wasn't as good, but it was a good. I mean, it was a good save. It was a little moved over, but it was still a good glove save overall. But Monty's was better because he really saved a goal there. I mean, that was an amazing save. Teresa, your third try on that? Luna is not following hockey apparently very much this year because of how bad the Habs are. Now that they're much better, I don't know. I haven't heard a word from her, so I don't really know. No, it's not Matt. No. Well, you were serious. I thought that was a joke. I think he was serious. He said, not Matt, need my glasses. Okay, sorry, Kenny. I thought that was a joke. Sorry. All right. So where are we at now? I don't have any questions. What do you think about Caufield's chance now for I don't know that he's got a shot to win the Calder. If he keeps scoring at this pace, he might. But do you think he gets into the final three? At this pace?
Absolutely. If he keeps this pace up, absolutely. I think. See, here's the thing with the award winners. They have a lot of recency bias. So as good as Lucas Raymond and Maureen Sider were in Detroit at the beginning of the year, Caufield has definitely really proven himself to the Canadiens. And I think at the end of the year, if he ends the season with, I got to look at my sheet real quick. He has 23 points in 50 whatever games. If he ends the year with, say, this is a very, very high, I guess, I think, but say 40, 45 points, especially with him playing as good. Yeah, probably around that 35 mark is where he's probably.
Yeah, I think you're more accurate. 30 to 35, I think, is a good. Yeah. If he keeps this pace, I think that's a good.
Yes, if he does keep the pace up, then 30, 35, maybe 40 if he really, really gets going. But like you said, I could say 30, 35. If he keeps this pace up, then I think no doubt he gets in the final three. And I think he could have a chance at even winning the Calder because of the recency bias, I think.
I think if he can tie the leaders, like if he gets right up there and like maybe a point away, like what I think you might be right and he could win it. But I think it's asking a lot for him to keep this pace for the next 26 games. But like technically it's possible.
Yes, it definitely is possible. I think I love Caufield. He's my favorite Canadian right now, and I want to see him win the Calder, obviously. But I definitely think, removing any bias I have, I definitely think it is possible. Like you say, if he can somehow tie the league leaders, which under St. Louis, I can absolutely see it. But I don't know if I see him beating Trevor Zegras, because Zegras is
it's
just
going to be tough. It's going to be tough. But
yeah,
you
it
know
will
what?
be.
They're rookies, right? So I look at it like this. Here's where I think the chance is. You got Zegras, Raymond, whatever. They're young kids, and rookies, obviously. They have a good chance to fall off in the last 20 games. Their production pace, right? Where Caufield's kind of just finding his stride. I don't think he falls off. If that happens, then he has a chance to catch them. If not, I don't think he catches them, but he gets really close. So we're coming back for the third, I think. Are we? Oh, we're in the third. Third started. Awesome.
Oh,
yeah, that went fast. It was good.
trying to
good conversation.
Yeah,
We gotta do this
it's
more
like
often.
here's this player. Hi.
Sorry.
Yeah.
It's just we're And so, but we got to do this more often. Good conversation. I had fun doing this.
You too.
And like I said, anytime you want to do this, you'll be on.
Thank you.
Awesome.
Thank you very much. It was fun having you.
Enjoy the rest of the game, and everybody. Harry's got a channel. Harry's going to do a video. He's going to live stream after the game, talking about the game. Head over there, check him out, subscribe, and that's a great place to go after these games. When you're done here, you head over there, and if they lose, it'll be like he'll be mad. If they win, it'll be that's like that. So, all right,
exactly.
Thanks for being here, Harry. I really appreciate it. Enjoy the rest of the game and have a good live
Thank
stream.
you.
Appreciate
you
it.
too, Rick. Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
Ciao, man.
See ya.
All right, so we got our game going. What are we? We're almost. We're about a minute and a half in to the third. All right. And 20 seconds left in their power play. Okay, I'm going to take him out. I got to remove him. He forgot to remove himself. All right, so I don't need these right now because Harry is out. Oh, where am I? So power play is over. Suzuki it's not shorthanded, but he had the puck in there. Now they got the play going. Suzuki with it in the corner. Passes it up to Romanov. Shot. Save Smith. So we got 22 shots apiece because I think that it says 21-22, but I think that was the 22nd shot for Montreal. And we're about 2 minutes in a 3-2 game for Montreal. Let me see what I missed from you guys. I'm sorry. Lucas, yeah, probably they are, but I don't know. It's hard to tell till they actually do it. They're not going to tell us. So, I mean, I don't know. Andrew likes Cole's chances. I do too. Well, Andrew, like Harry was saying, recency bias sometimes comes into play here. So maybe that'll happen. He's going to have to get really, really close, if not tie the guys at the top for that to happen, I think. All right. Yeah, Grimes, Ducharme definitely affected his chances. But if he works hard and keeps his pace, here he goes. Almost got a breakaway there, but he couldn't get the puck in time. 3 minutes gone in the third. Shots are even at 22. Game is 3-2 for Montreal right now. Andrew, I think you're right. I think it is the end of that era. Oh, man, Suzuki whiffed on that shot. Too bad. Here comes Edmonton. Nice passing. Oh, wow. Save Monty, but it sort of dribbled through the crease. And no Edmonton players there. Thank God. Suzuki and Caufield still out there. They're going to go change up now. They're fighting for it along the boards inside the Edmonton zone. Edmonton picks it up. Pass it around. Come out. Montreal breaks that up in the neutral zone, but Edmonton gets it back and dumps it in the corner. Somebody hit that ref with a puck. Where's the puck? Oh, behind the net. Montreal with it. Up the boards. Edmonton sends it back the other way. Montreal intercepts that. Yeah, a little changing up and then setting up again. Dumped into the corner behind the net now. Smith with it. Passes it to the defenseman. To the other, cross ice to the other one. They get it up and out. Dumped into Montreal's corner right now. Weidman after it. Nice jump there by the Edmonton player. We got a little over 5 minutes gone in the third. Let's go. Everyone changes up. Here comes Montreal. Clegg over to his partner. I don't know who that is. Shannon? No, I don't know who it is. Galley trying to come up through the middle. Loses the puck. Edmonton breaks out the other way. Couldn't get a shot off there. Guy goes around the net. Pass to the point. Shot. Monty with the save. Hangs on. 14-15 left in the third. 3-2 Montreal, 23-22 are the shots in favor of Montreal. Here we go. We're getting there. Good game. This is a little bit less exciting, the third period, but it's a tight game so far. The excitement's going to come because Edmonton's really going to try to push for that goal. And if they can't get it, they'll pull the goalie. We'll see how it goes. Maybe there'll be some scoring along the way for Montreal. Who knows? 14 minutes to go. Edmonton shot from the circle. I think I went wide, or there was, I don't know what happened with it, but it didn't go in. Edmonton's got it behind the net. Pass. Shit. Get it out of there. At the point, whistle down. Penalty. Montreal penalty again. What the freaking hell, man? Are you kidding me? Oh, no, it's Edmonton. Give a penalty to Edmonton. Gave a penalty to Edmonton again. Yay. Yay. Commercial break on the Montreal going on to power play. Perfect time to get another goddamn power play goal. Harry, I used your word there. Let's get a goddamn power play goal now, boys. It's your time. Their time is done. Not a good impression of Kurt Russell. I'd love to see a power play goal here. I'd love to see them get an insurance goal right now, so that in case it goes the other way again, we got one in insurance. 2-goal lead is usually the worst lead, they say in hockey, but I wouldn't mind having an insurance goal right now. Where'd my buddy Patty Mac go? Harry, you're still here. You want to come back on? You got to take yourself out. I removed you. Don't worry. I removed you. I'm a good controller. Don't worry. It's up to you, though. This is funny. The more you come on, the more you'll get used to it. Don't worry about it. It's on the bottom. It says Leaf Studio. Yeah. Oh, that's the one. Here we go. Habs on the power play. Edmonton sends the puck all the way back. Suzuki to Perreault into the corner. They lose possession. And he keeps it back to Suzuki. To the point. Weidman to Anderson. Shot. Save. Smith. Harry, don't worry about it. You get used to it after a while. Don't worry. Just a sign to say you should come on more often. That's all. Face off to the left, I think. The left of Smith. 131 left in the power play. Edmonton wins the draw. And they don't clear the puck. Yes, they do. They end up clearing it all the way back. Weidman goes and collects it. And they come back out to Caufield. That almost came out. Perreault into the corner. Edmonton has it behind the net. They ring it around and out. All the way down. This time, I can't tell who has it. Paling? Pitlick. Lehkonen in the corner. Pitlick behind the net. Couldn't hold the puck. Edmonton gets it and fighting for it in the corner. Come on, Montreal. Come out with the puck. Come on. Let's go, boys. No, Edmonton fires it all the way down. Doesn't look like much going to happen. 30 seconds left in this power play. Lucas, yeah, Harry's great. I like Harry. I like when Harry comes on. 22 seconds left. Pitlick. He centers it to nobody. Schrott keeps it in. Lehkonen on the side. Rings it around to the other side. Back to Schrott. Back to whoever that is. Hoffman. To the side of the net. Net comes off the mooring. That should be a penalty because he pushed that off with a chance. Are they giving him a power penalty? Two minutes for knocking the net off. Awesome. Montreal goes on another power play with 5 seconds of 5-on-3, which won't mean much. He knocked that off. He knocked that off. Without a doubt, he knocked that off. Smith, don't even argue it. Don't even argue it. You knocked it off. Freaking clear as day. Even if you didn't mean to, you knocked it off. That's a penalty. What's going on now? I'm not sure what they're looking at. There's a delay here. What? I didn't hear what's going on. He pushed it off. And that was a good shot attempt. That could have been a goal. Are they giving Montreal a goal here? What's going on here? They should award that as a goal. Or are they still arguing over that he pushed it off? I don't get what's going on here. I guess that's what they're just arguing over it. All right. Montreal wins the draw. Edmonton steals the puck. And then they send the puck all the way back down. They're really wasting some time here. All right, Montreal gathered it up. Wideman up 2. Suzuki. Suzuki trips and falls. Montreal keeps the puck. No, they don't. Comes all the way around along the boards and out. Hoffman. Wideman gathers it up. Habs change up. And there's a whistle because of... You're going to call too many men. Galley getting a penalty. For what? Galley getting a penalty for that? Are you fucking kidding me? What about the guy with his stick over the edge? He shouldn't have that. This is goddamn ridiculous. What's the call for? Jesus. Tell me you're crooked refs without telling me you're crooked refs. Watch this game. Big save, Monty. Stick it to them in their goddamn faces. Yeah, but the guy holding the stick on the bench for Edmonton, shouldn't that have been a problem? Why is that a penalty for Galley? It was in his way. That's interference from them. Goddamn cheaters, man. Okay, 2 seconds left on the 4-on-4. It'll be a... Oh! How did Smith save that one? Scored! Oh, goal! Scored, Lehkonen! Up you, refs! Shorty. Second short-handed goal by Montreal tonight. Way to go, Lehkonen. Wow. That's good. At least they got a goal. Goddamn refs, man. See what happens when you try to cheat? Doesn't go your way. $30 seconds on their power play. Come on, boys. Block those lanes. Yeah. Nice defensive play there. Doesn't get the puck out, though. Romy's really good on this penalty kill, man. That's it. They kill that penalty. Hey, Patty Mac, you're back. Yeah, it was a good goal. I like that. So what do we got here? We got 8:40 left in this third period. Here comes Pitlick. Pass to Palin couldn't do anything with that pass. Too bad. Nice play there by Pitlick, speeding in. Good. I'm glad they didn't call a penalty on that one. Eight minutes to go. Come on, boys. Repel this attack. Man, their sticks are getting in the way. They're really doing some good active stick work in their own zone. Pace is picking up. Well, Edmonton's going to try for that goal. Dauphin carrying it over the line. Dumps it into the corner. Galley goes after it. Edmonton comes up with it and comes the other way. Sticks just getting in the way, guys. That's the way. Here comes Montreal back the other way. Dauphin. Hoffman to Dauphin. Back to Hoffman. Shot. Kulak from the point. Save Mike Smith. 6:15 to go in the third. Oh, I think Armia got away with a high stick. Good. That makes up for the high stick that wasn't a high stick. I want to see it again on this thing here. They were showing it. Where is it? Here. Yep. Armia got away with a high stick call on Broberg. Okay, about time Montreal gets a break on a call. Kind of weird having one folded up and one not. Lehkonen increasing his value at deadline time. Great day at the sport card store. Awesome. Teresa, why you ask if this is a soccer game? I don't get it. It's not a super low score. 4-2. Shit, well, I think I better take my meds. It's a Saturday night. All right, we're back from the commercial break. All they got to do, Montreal, literally just keep playing the way they are. Don't change a damn thing. Petrie just flattened somebody. There we go. Montreal gets it out. Palin dumps her in the corner and chases it. Goes for a change. Armia comes back the other way. Pitlick through the two defenders. Doesn't work. Puck comes back the other way. Romanov doesn't get it out. Oh, Lecky and Kane kind of have a little thing there. Pitlick carrying it over the line against the half wall. He gets pushed down. That should be a freaking cross-checking call. He sends it into the corner. 4:40 left in the third. Edmonton coming back the other way. They dumped into the corner against Hyman. Suzuki has it. He does not get it out, and now it does come out after a collision with Anderson. Who's got it there? Caufield on the right side. Caufield gets taken down. No call. Edmonton come back the other way. Back at the line, over to the other side. Shot. Save Monty. Through someone's legs, too. That's a good save. Tracks. How you doing, man? How's it going over there? Did we play there? We started. Show they overcome more than. They're already showing that, Larry, quite a bit. How you doing there, Trax? What's up with the boys at the podcast, man? Kind of miss you guys. So we got a commercial break. That's weird. I got 3 screens going. Commercial break on one, playing still on the other. Now it's on a commercial break. So we'll be back in a minute. You can't reset. I don't get it. You talking about membership thing? I have no idea. I know someone just said that they were member. I forget who it was. Their membership was gone. I don't know. That's not. I can't. I don't have any control on that shit. But don't worry about it. Probably just a little glitch. I'm way behind your CBC. I'm on CBC also. I don't know how far behind I can be. It's probably just a glitch, Tracks. I wouldn't worry about it. You got to try again tomorrow or something. But I appreciate that you're doing that. Well, I've been a member. I think I've been a member of your channel for like, I guess it's a year now. Jeez, didn't realize that long. I have not had a problem with any of my memberships. Weird, but I know that they sometimes they just don't re-up you, and you got to re-up it manually. Oh well, Tracks. That's probably why. Yeah, that's probably why. But anyways, no worries on that. Oh, we just got another goal. 5-2. Hoffman? I'm not sure who got it. I'm gonna watch it. Let me watch here. Empty netter. Oh, it was an empty netter. They pulled the goalie. Hoffman with the empty net goal. From Galley. Galley to Hoffman. Hoffman with the empty netter. It's 5-2. This game is as good as over. Not bad. They went into Calgary and they kicked ass. They went into Edmonton and they kicked ass. No matter what the refs tried to do to them. So this put them back 1 point up on Arizona. Which fights? I don't usually watch fights. I'm not a big. You talk about MMA or boxing? Like, what do you mean? Put a fork in them. They're done like dinner. With 3 minutes to go. I doubt. I mean, they can push all they want. I doubt in 3 minutes they're going to score 3. Unless the refs say, well, we're going to make sure they do. Well, Patty Mac, you better show up every night now. It's true, though. They are undefeated. Pretty good record you got there, buddy. So, Trax, what fight are you talking? What fights, man? What fights? I'm still curious. So we got 2:25 left. Montreal up 5-2. Shots are 30-28 for Edmonton. So very close. Larry, Dick Irvin just did have his 90th birthday. UFC. I've never watched a UFC fight. Where would I see that? Habs going for a 6th goal. Are they going to get one? Pace is kind of slowed down a bit now. Oh, yeah. No, I don't do pay-per-view. Oh, too bad. You guys doing a live show on that or what? If you are, promote it here if you're doing a live show there. And by the way, that's Trax is from the Joe Fo podcast. Joe Fo, every Monday night, 9 p.m. Go check him out. You'll have fun, man. But it is adult. Don't have your kids watching with you. But go over there to Joe Fo, check them out, give them a subscribe, and check them out every Monday night at 9 as long as there's no game. Pat, he sure is. Marty is proven to be a great coach, and they have that they don't give up. They play right to the end. Every I'm looking to say something. Anyways, they don't give up. Do I have the Budweiser red light pitcher or glass? No, I do not have any Budweiser glasses or pitchers. Does it really light up? You say red light. Does it light up? Oh, awesome. Yeah, send me some. I'll email you my address. Does it really light up though? I am minutes behind. What do you mean I'm minutes behind? Game's over. Sorry, game's over. I should have said that. Montreal wins 5-2. 5-2. Okay, let me go. I don't know where my mouse is. There it is. Let me just go turn the game off here because I don't need that one. And here, and I'll just mute this baby. There, get that buzzing out of my ear. It lights up when you got those? Yeah. Send me one of those. Oh, awesome. Definitely. I'll send you an email with my address. That's awesome. Thank you, man. I gotta have you on here. Gotta have you guys on. If you want to ever do a game, you want to be on, just let me know. We'll arrange it. I don't know if you want to be on while the game's on or not, but I'd love to have you guys. Larry, good observation. They do play. They do play a lot like the Habs. They don't have the star players or as much scoring, but man, they're playing really well. Hey, Kenny, have a good night, man. Awesome tracks. Awesome. Yeah, I'd love to have one of those things. Your buddy works at Labatt. All right. Free beer. A win and a galley and Cole Caufield goal. What a night. This was a great night. Great game. Awesome tracks. We'll arrange something. Come in for an intermission, or if you want to, yeah, come in for an intermission or something. I'd love to have you guys on, or just individually. You know what, Harry? I know people think that's crazy. I don't think that's crazy. I think that that's a good possibility, but we'll never know. We won't really know, so it doesn't really matter. We can't go backward. I'm over 4 minutes behind. How is that possible? Maybe, David, you are in the future. Have you ever thought of that? I don't know. I'm being silly. So the next game is Wednesday. So it's 4 days off. Wednesday, 10:30. It is a late night. That's a late game. I will be here as always. Also, my pregame show should be, I think I'm going to do it at 8 that night. So 8 o'clock pregame show. It's a 10:30 start for the game. And yeah. Should have a video out. I'm hoping it'll be out tomorrow. I've got a little bit of research to do on it, but it is going to be the 5 best and 5 worst trade deadline deals for the Montreal Canadiens pretty much since that trade deadline thing started in the 80s. So from 1980 to now. Yeah, so hopefully you guys will check that out. Hey, Captain, how's it going? Yeah, it was a great game. This was a really great game. Eric says, a great effort by the team. Oh, Leafs lose as well. Hey, the night is even better. Leafs are gonna lose at the end of the year and back out of a playoff spot. Imagine if that happens. BL, I know that everything looks good. Players are playing well and all that. I don't think that changes their attitude about the trades and the whatever they're doing in the rebuild, whatever you want to call it. So, yeah, this team is going to be different after the deadline. I don't think greatly. I don't think they're moving half the team, but I would not be surprised that we see 4, 5 guys move at the deadline. Maybe one more. I don't expect it to be like everybody, but I can see 4 or 5 guys go at the deadline. Captain, I would agree. Imagine then if Marty was our coach for the playoffs. I think we might have. I'm not saying we would have won the cup, but we would have won more than one game. Hey, Devin, how's it going? Yes, Marty has won now 7 of 11 games behind the bench. Eric, I like Dauphin too. He's not a star. He's not a second line center, but it's not. He's not playing there because he is. He's playing there because of injuries and stuff. I like the guy. If you don't hang on to him, I think he can give you back a return of something. And if you hang on to him, I think he's good depth and a good third or fourth line center, maybe. Probably fourth line is better, but third or fourth line. Yeah, Captain, you know what? I don't agree with that. I'm going to say this is why. Did Richardson do a good job? Yes, he did. But was Richardson the coach or the guy behind the bench during games? That's the thing you got to ask yourself. Was he the coach? No. Ducharme was still the coach. He was making the final decisions, and he was in touch with him quite a bit. During the games, they weren't allowed to be in touch, so Richardson was the coach during the games. But I don't think a lot of the prep and the planning and what they actually did was Richardson. It was still Ducharme. So, I like Luke Richardson, but I don't think I don't think that's would be the case. It wouldn't be any different. BL says we weren't beating Tampa. Price was running on empty by then, and they were the better team, best team in hockey since the bubble. Was Price running on empty, or was it the whole team was running on empty a little bit? And was that because they were outmatched and outcoached in the finals? I think they were outmatched and outcoached in the finals, and I think a good coach could have made a bit of a difference. I don't know that they would have won the cup, but they would have won more than one game, is what I said. Pitlick has been a great addition. I love that kid. I think this kid is going to be, a really damn good player for Montreal and maybe one of the best waiver wire pickups ever. Seriously, why Minnesota waived this kid, I don't know. I think Marty St. Louis might take our chance out of getting first, fifth. No, I don't, Grimes, because there's such a deep hole that I don't think that, because what you guys are missing out on when you're thinking that they're winning, you're missing the fact that the teams they have to catch to climb up the ladder, they win games too. And if they win games on the same nights Montreal does, they don't move in, they don't make any movement. It's hard to climb the ladder to get out of this hole, and it's not going to happen. They don't have enough games left. Devin, I think the rebuild will be probably the same amount of time, but the results are going to be better in the short run than they would have been because of Marty St. Louis. So I still think they're going to move guys, and I think they're going to still, but the guys that come in are going to respond probably like the guys did now, right? Marty's a good coach. He's a good motivator. Anybody coming in is going to respond the way the guys that were here did. And I still think they're going to make moves over the next 2 years to change a lot of things here. I think maybe Marty could be a surprise wild card, get us to a wild card. Shockingly, next season, I think that's a possibility, but I wouldn't bank on it at all in any way until we get there and the games are played, and that's where we're at. BL, I know what they were doing, but I mean, that's a guy you got to look at and say, man, if we waive him, he's going to get picked up and we're going to lose a good player. You got to find a way not to have to waive him. it's Grimes. I think it's not that it won't be as long as you thought. I don't think it'll be as painful as we thought. Is what I'm saying. Um, St. Louis looks like the kind of coach that's going to get the most out of these guys. And in the rebuild, when maybe Ducharme, we would have been horrible. I don't know that we'll be as horrible, and it'll be less painful. That's kind of what I'm saying. Pat, I didn't say he didn't deserve any credit. That's not what I said. And you're right. You're right about that comment, but I didn't say he didn't deserve any credit. That is not what I said. Captain, yeah, I think you're right. Habs can lose and still be fun to watch. Well, that's what I mean by much less painful. And they might even win many more games than we might think they will. But it'll be a lot. Any rebuild, reset, retool they're doing right now will be a lot less painful because of the coach right now. And that guy is not an interim coach. He's going to be the head coach for a long time. Hey, Benjamin. Yeah, let's go Habs. Yeah, it's I tell you, for the first, what was it, 50 games? It was tough every night after a while to think, oh, I got to do a game tonight. It's not like that anymore. It's like, okay, I got a game tonight. Like, awesome. I'm going to see at least a good hockey game. And it makes a huge difference. BL, yeah, that's a good point for Edmonton. They need to tighten up their defense, and their goaltending is definitely not adequate enough. And you got two centers there, and you're wasting them. So I agree. But look, their management's changing again, and the new coach. I think it's too much change all around. It doesn't work when you have to do that. Captain, that was mentioned earlier. Yeah, if anybody wants Weber, it's Nashville. They don't want him to retire early. It's a big hit against the cap for them. Andrew, yeah, I mean, I think everybody was, right. Games. Listen, I could tell by just the amount of response in the Hangout live streams. The numbers are up. They're not up to what they were before, granted, but the numbers are up for the games. Not as much for the pregame, but for the games, the numbers are up, and that's where you can tell that there's a response, and you know, it's because people are having more fun watching, right? It's not painful to watch, even if they lose. It's not painful to watch when you've enjoyed the game, and you can't deny that you've enjoyed the game. Grimes, Nashville has to be the team that's interested because there might be teams interested because they want to put him on the LTIR so they get cap relief. There'll be teams interested in that, but Nashville wants to make sure he doesn't retire early. So they're going to be the ones probably offering the best. The best thing that can happen about that is that they get a bit of a bidding war for teams that want to get Weber for the LTIR cap relief. It might up the return they get in a draft pick for Weber. You might get a third round draft pick or maybe a second because there's a bit of a bidding war. I don't think you get more than that, and I'm probably exaggerating on the second, but you'll get a better pick. Andrew, yeah, when they get back to Montreal against the Kraken, there will be a full house. There will be a full house. So, yeah. BL, are you talking about Edmonton? They're up against the cap? Yeah. I mean, it's Montreal's problem too, right? Are we talking about Webb? Well, Weber's basically retired. I think you're wrong about him being interested in the team. He is, but he's retired. That was the previous management. Don't blame it on the management today. Yeah, well, Weber's not just injured, he's retired. So when Drew said that earlier, I think earlier in the season, he wasn't lying. Yeah, well, listen, again, Bergevin's plan, and he didn't really make much of it, and you can't blame this on the previous management. For them, Weber is not the same. It's not the same thing, right? They didn't sign him. They don't have that relationship with him. So it's different. They need to rally around their guy that's going to be their new captain. If Nick Suzuki keeps playing like this, it's going to be Nick Suzuki. But don't get down on Weber. Weber's retired. It's not his fault. I hope they bring him back in some capacity, coaching or management or scouting. I hope they bring Weber back in some capacity other than as a player. Drew is anytime. I don't know. He's from what I heard, and this was last week, I think, is that he's close. I don't know. It could be, it's imminent. Like if it's sex, I'm close. It's happening any time. Maybe it's going to happen anytime. I don't know. But I haven't heard any more than that he's close. Yeah, on Drew. And quite frankly, I was just thinking David Savard's out. Him too. He should be back in a couple of weeks from what I know of the timeline. I'm interested to see what Savard would look like under St. Louis and how St. Louis would react to him and where he plays him if he doesn't play well. Weber's I don't think it's a big. Weber's not playing again. Yeah, but I mean, listen, Captain, are you gonna blame the guy? He's recovering from a lot of injuries. Maybe it might even be possible they don't want him around that much. You don't know any of that, so unless we know everything, I'm not gonna shit on the guy. Andy Suzuki Galley, if he stays for the captain, I would agree with that. I think there's a few more guys. I think this team's loaded with possibilities that you could say, well, yeah, I can see that. There's probably three other guys too, but I think you're right in that it's going to be one of those three. And I think they're grooming Suzuki. If they give it to Galley, he's got 5 years left. It might be longer than they want to have somebody as captain. Same thing with Andy. I know they want Suzuki probably to be the captain in at least the next couple of seasons. Suzuki, from everything I've heard of him and read about him, he's a really intelligent kid. Like he's a really bright kid. He's very calm. You see him in anything you see him in where they talk to him, he's very calm. I think a kid can handle it. That's my assumption without knowing him. So it's not going to surprise me at all if next season they announce Nick Suzuki's the captain. To go along with that big contract and all that makes a lot of sense to me. I heard Price is not close. No, we have not heard that. We've only heard he's skating, he's not skating. He's skating, he's not skating. We haven't heard him be close. There have been concerns about Savard's weight and foot speed, and then they hired a skills coach who his specialty is footwork. You got to guarantee he's going to be working with Savard, and this could be something good, right? I think what I'm trying to say with this management, I think this management is looking at going forward and not backward. They don't need to go backward in any way. They're looking to go forward. And I think that's why Weber wasn't really encouraged maybe to show up after the change in management. I'm sure if he wanted, and he did come by a couple times, I'm sure if he called them up and said, hey, I'm coming by and all that, they're not going to say, no, don't come by. But I don't think they encouraged it and said, hey, come on in, and why don't you come by more often or whatever. Yeah, Captain, I don't know. I don't know that the media will eat him alive. You're assuming that Suzuki won't be consistent, right? So if he's not consistent and he doesn't put up the points and stuff, you might be right. I'm not assuming that with Suzuki. I think Suzuki's going to be a consistent talent. I think he's going to produce very consistently in that he may be somewhat streaky, but when he has streaks, the numbers are there. He's more than a point a game. His numbers will be there. I don't know that the media will eat him up that much. And I think he's calm, intelligent, and I think he can handle it. Yeah, BL, he's not childish, Weber. That's true. Hey, Benjamin, great. NHL 66 works great. Andrew, well, I know Hammond is a UFA at the end of the season. I don't really expect that they'll keep him. Monty, I'm not sure if he is. They're going to re-sign Monty. I expect that they're going to trade Allen. And we don't know about Price. They might hang on to Allen because they don't know about Price. But yeah, I mean, it's like that. Oh, no worries, Kelly. Awesome. I didn't know you work at the hospital. Are you a nurse? I didn't know. If you are, I just got to say thank you for all the work you do and frontline stuff and all that. Just working at the hospital. Thanks to you and everybody that does that through very trying times. And listen, Captain, I think he can handle it. Just that. And I don't think they'll eat him up that much. I think they like him a lot. And the way he plays and everything, I don't think they'll eat him up as much as you might think. Primo's in limbo now. Primo's not ready. Primo needs more time in the AHL. I don't know that he's in limbo. We may see Monty and Poulin next year. I wouldn't get too. I mean, Poulin. I don't know. Maybe he's better than I know or think, but I mean, I wouldn't. I wouldn't be thinking that yet. Wow, you're an OR nurse. Awesome. Yes, thank you for all the work. You don't get enough thanks from people. I know. It's sad with what's going on here. I don't envy you either with all the restrictions lifting and everything. I don't think it's going to end up well, but not much I can do about it. Andrew, yeah, Poulin's been consistent in the AHL. I don't know that he's not an AHL goalie, that he's got, I don't know what potential he has. I don't know enough about the guy. Oh, oh boy, David, that's late from that comment, but geez, you must be running behind. All right, I think I'm going to take off anyway. Saturday night, I got to eat supper. Nothing planned for tomorrow. I'm going to try to get that video out tomorrow. Yeah, I should be able to. It's a lot of I got to prepare a lot of overlays to make and stuff like that. So it's a bit tedious work. But I'm going to get that done tomorrow because tomorrow is a shitty day. It's warm but raining all day. So I'm probably going to be home all day, and I'll get that out for you guys. You don't have to isolate if you have. That's utter insanity. Well, this is what I'm saying, though, right? Sure, we'll get back to normal everything. How long will that last? I don't know. We're not through this. And it just puts more pressure again on overworked and long time overworked, couple of years, people like Kelly. I don't think that's fair personally, but I'm not going to get into the arguments and fights and demonstrations and protests about it right now. I think the numbers will show, and we'll be back to what we are now. Hey, Kelly, have a great night. Like I said, thank you for all you guys do, and hopefully we'll see you on the next one, which is next Wednesday. It's a late one. Don't forget, Wednesday, 10:30. So it's a late one. I hate those late games, but we got to do them. And on that note, I am going to take off as well. Once again, thank you, everybody, for being here and, sharing the night and watching the game. It was a great game. It was fun to watch, and hopefully we might see another one. If they do win the Vancouver game, my poem there where 5 might turn into 9, it didn't happen because of the Winnipeg game, but it will come really goddamn close. So, yeah. So hopefully, hey, I hope that happens. Honestly, I do. It'd be nice to see. Have a good night, Devin. Thanks for being here, buddy. BL, well, we'll see what happens. Some of the countries that opened up like that and took all the restrictions away, their numbers are going way up. Way up again. So we'll see what happens here. I don't hold out a lot of hope, personally. Night, Captain. Night, Captain. Oh, I agree with you on that one, Captain. 100%. But what are you going to do? All right. That's it for me. I'll be, like I said, video tomorrow. Hopefully you'll look for that. 5 best and 5 worst trade deadline trades for the Montreal Canadiens in their history. And then I'll see you on Wednesday, obviously, for the next game, the live stream. And maybe we'll do something in between that. We've got 4 days off. I'm going to see. Haven't decided yet. And that's it. So stay safe till then. Peace out, y'all. Thanks for being here. I really appreciate it. And go Habs, go. And we'll see y'all next time. Bye, everybody. Have a great night. Saturday night is still relatively early. Have a great night. Bye, y'all.